So, guys, this is my review for Season 1, Episode 19 of Attack on Titan. So, with that, guys, let's jump right into this review of Episode 19. Let's get it. So, a couple of things happened during this episode, Episode 19, that I really enjoyed. Now, obviously, the chase down, this was continuously occurring throughout the entire episode until we got a little bit of break from specifically just the chase down of the woman Titan here chasing after Eren and crew, just to kind of give us a feel of what was going on even prior to this moment. But again, I did enjoy the chase down of the woman Titan. She's chasing after them, of course, going after Eren. Ultimately, you still didn't know what was going on, but we pretty much found out the reasons why things were going the way that they were, why they were going this specific route and everything, basically at the very tail end of the episode. But again, I did enjoy this chase down. But another thing that I did enjoy about the episode was this moment here. And that was basically here specifically. It was still at the beginning of the episode. Eren, he was calling for his teammates, even calling for Captain Levi, calling for anybody to help out the reinforcements that were coming to their aid to try to take out the Titan that was chasing after them. But at the same time, Eren was I felt like he was coming to a conclusion where he even was saying, he was just like, well, hold on. Even though, I'm under the command and watchful eye and all of that, even though I'm under these my teammates here, and I basically sort of kind of putting my life in their hands, to sort of control and also of course to protect, that he was fighting his urge to not follow orders, to go against any and everything that he was told not to do. And of course, one of them had to have been to him not turning to a Titan unless he was ordered to do so. His mindset is basically saying, and that's the thing, even Captain Levi even said it too, like Eren's mindset is basically like, look, y'all are telling me to do one thing, I technically don't have to do anything because I have this power. It was this moment here where he was basically saying, like, I have this power. If I transform, I feel like I'm unstoppable, and y'all can't do anything about me transforming into a Titan. So it was just one of those things. Like even Levi even said, he was like, yeah, you can do what you want, or you can trust you can trust your teammates, you can trust us, because he basically saying for himself, he was talking about himself too. He was like, I know my own abilities, I know what I can do, how strong and how great I am. I know what I can do, and I can do it all good and well, but I also have a choice to trust in my teammates, my leaders, all of that. So it's a decision that I have to make every single time that I'm on the battlefield. And this is basically what he's telling the Eren, like, you have a decision to make every time you're on the battlefield, to either follow through with your teammates, trust them, trust yourself, or transform to Titan, do whatever you wanted. So I really enjoyed this scene when it's pertaining to Eren and his battle with himself to make a decision on whether to follow orders or don't follow orders. We did enjoy the moment here where they were trying to get Eren to transform into the Titan, and he couldn't. But it seemed like it needed to. It basically seemed like it was just like he needed motivation, and Hanji was basically saying like he needed a specific goal. This was a couple of hours later that she talks about this, but she's saying like, when you did this, you had a goal to do that. When you did something else, you had a goal to do this before, which ultimately caused you to actually turn into the Titan. So when she noticed that Eren's goal was to just simply pick up the spoon, that's when the trigger happened, and that, because that was a goal of his, was just simply just to pick up the spoon, get it back, get it off the ground. That's when he randomly turned into a Titan. And again, I did like the fact that Hanji noticed this, and she basically just was just telling him, like, Eren, like, there's a reason why you didn't turn into a Titan automatically, but once I noticed this, and the fact that because the Titan body was so hot, it didn't have an effect on the spoon, because of the fact that the Titan's goal also too was to simply pick up the spoon too. So I really did enjoy the fact that this was picked up and this was broken down to be able to help Eren understand a little bit more on hopefully having a better idea on how to turn into a Titan, which hopefully will also too help him learn to control the Titan once he fully transforms as well. Also, I did like the fact that Eren, he also like took charge in that moment. I also wanted to say that I did like the fact that even though like everybody around him, and that's the thing, like that's what I was saying in my reaction, like none of the people were following Levi's orders. He was telling them to calm down, stand down, all of that. Nobody from Levi's team were looking to basically like diffuse the issue in this moment in time. Everybody was on go. Everybody was ready to just take action towards Eren, and nobody was listening to Captain Levi at all, which I found very interesting. But I do like the fact that Eren still yelled out. He was like, "Look, give me a second. Just give me a second. Let me try to fix this on my own." And I did like the fact that he was able to speak up and stand up for himself in his own, because again, he didn't know what to do in this moment until he couldn't think, because all this noise was happening around him, and he really needed some quiet, some type of peace around him to be able to really figure out what he wanted to do next. So again, I like the fact that happened. And again, I'm not saying that I didn't like the fact that Levi's people weren't listening. I did like that moment where I was enjoying the fact that they weren't listening to him, because they were just in a state of fear and ready to go and ready to attack and ready to pounce. I did enjoy this entire scene, guys. I really did. Ultimately, this was the main goal of episode 19, was to get to this moment here, which was really deep into the forest. I'm not even gonna guess and think like this is closer to the exit in the back on the other side of the forest, but this is deeper into the forest, and this is Erwin and crew having a trap set for the woman Titan. Just wasn't sure specifically what was gonna happen as far as the Titan chasing after Eren and crew. Wasn't sure at all what the end game was to get to this moment. But once this happened, I was just like, oh, is this a setup? That's what I was saying in my reaction. This is a setup. This has to be a setup. And of course, we get that where Eren and everybody shoots those arrows with the strings on them, and they pretty much attach to the Titan. Of course, that's the other thing. Titan's blocking. She's blocking her neck still in this moment while being trapped. Hopefully that trap sticks and stays, because again, they want to find out who's basically controlling this woman Titan, since we already know that Eren can transform. So now we also know that somebody else from outside of the Survey Corps and all of that, somebody else is able to transform into a Titan themselves on command. So now hopefully we'll be able to find out who this is, who this woman or this girl, whomever that has transformed into this woman Titan here. But I enjoyed episode 19, I really did, guys, and I'm getting ready to head over to episode 20 to watch that episode. So leave some comments in the comments below. What did y'all think of episode 19 when you first sat down and watched it? What did you think of this review? And I will talk to you all with my reaction and review of season 1 episode 20 to come. Peace, guys.